So today at Library at the Lightbox we've had Laithes Primary School in to do a Shakespeare Birthplace Trust performance in celebration of Shakespeare Week. So it's the 10th anniversary and in partnership with the Shakespeare Birthplace Trust. The performance was based on the Tempest and it was using sounds from the mouths and the bodies of the children to create the waves and the wind and the weather that was shown in the Tempest. And it was also a way to explore how performance doesn't need to be really dramatic. It could just be using your own bodies as well.
About revenge of what he's done.
Take revenge!
He left you for dead!
Miranda could have died too.
So I was invited by Shakespeare Birthplace Trust as part of Shakespeare Week to come along and work with the class just for one day on telling the story of the Tempest. It's really just about giving them the earliest opportunity to enjoy Shakespeare and to understand that, you know, unlike my first experience, which was sitting behind a desk and reading the plays when I was about 14, I'm just really passionate about giving children those opportunities to stand up and enjoy Shakespeare on their feet and just to understand what brilliant stories they are.
Shakespeare Week I think is important because it gives a great, fun, participatory first look at Shakespeare for most of the kids that do it. So it's all about participation, it's about colour, it's about language, it's about activity. And after all, Shakespeare's plays weren't really made to be studied, they were made to be enjoyed.
I've enjoyed how much drama was in it because it's really fun drama. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I liked the part where we went downstairs and how all the people just stunned when we started down the top mast, and because I was actually pretty nervous as well because there was a lot of elderly people when we went downstairs looking at the books and we were just what are these kids doing here?
Before we did the Tempest, I'd not read any Shakespeare books or anything, but I think when doing the Tempest, I think it's really grown in our, and I think I might try and find some more Shakespeare books because I've really enjoyed this one.
We ladies are from the U3A literature group, and we found out there was going to be a Shakespeare event. We didn't think there were going to be children here, but there were loads of them, and they were absolutely brilliant.
Today's been really wonderful to see the children be so creative and uninhibited in how they express their emotions through performing and also through art. In the afternoon after the performance, the children were entertained in the library by 3 artists that we paid for with MPO funding, Eloise, Louise and Ian, and they did poetry and printmaking with the children to discover how they can express themselves. It's really important that we keep the creativity and the culture alive in this community, and I think we've done that today really well with the children.